A railway employee was beaten to death by a group of passengers and the family of an 11-year-old girl who had accused him of molesting her on a train to New Delhi. The incident happened on Wednesday, the 13th of September 2024 until the next morning aboard the Humsafar Express. The 11-year-old girl accused Prashant Kumar, who worked for the railway, of molesting her when her mother had gone to use the restroom during the overnight journey. When the mother returned from the restroom, the 11-year-old girl ran to her and immediately told her what had happened. The woman then woke her sleeping husband and shared the details with the rest of her family, which included her father-in-law and other relatives in the AC coach they were traveling in. AC executive class is often the topmost class of chair car in express trains. The coaches are air-conditioned and have a capacity to seat 46 passengers. The enraged passengers grabbed hold of Kumar near the door of the coach and began to beat him all through the night until the next morning. As the train approached Kanpur Junction, railway officials took custody of Kumar and took him to a nearby hospital where he was declared dead on arrival. The man's family has alleged a conspiracy behind his murder. Kumar's uncle stated, "Prashant was not that kind of man. It seems he was killed as part of a conspiracy. He was beaten for so long. Were there no personnel from the railway police force around?" The girl's family has filed a complaint of molestation against Kumar, while Kumar's family has filed a counter-complaint of murder. The superintendent of police said, "When the train crossed Aishbagh, the girl said she had been molested. Her family members and other passengers beat up the accused. At Kanpur Central, the accused was handed over to the GRP police and a complaint was filed. When he was taken to the hospital, he was declared dead." In another train incident, 8 people lost their lives in India on Monday the 13th of June when a goods train driver missed a signal and slammed into the back of an express passenger train. 3 passenger carriages were derailed and flipped on their side during the incident, while another carriage was thrust high into the air where it remained precariously balanced on another carriage from the incoming train. The incident occurred in West Bengal state and is not the first reported failure of drivers missing basic signals. Around 50 people were injured and taken to hospital, Jaya Varma Sinha, chairman of India's railway board, said in a statement. He continued, saying, "A goods train disregarded the signal and hit the train from behind. The dead included the driver and co-driver, who missed the signal, as well as a train guard and 5 passengers," she added. Sinha said the casualties could have been worse, but a guard wagon and 2 carriages that were carrying mail were attached to the back of the passenger train and took the brunt of the crash. There were 2 parcel carriages attached, which protected other carriages from extensive damage, she said, but added that the guard wagon was badly damaged. The crash took place in the Fansitawa area of Darjeeling district, when the Kanchenjunga express train was hit by the goods train. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi offered his condolences to those who lost their loved ones in a post on social media. India train collision. West Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee called the crash tragic. Moments after the collision, she said that ambulances and disaster teams were rushed to the site, giving orders for action on war footing to be initiated. A war footing is when an action takes on the highest priority in the country. India has one of the world's largest rail networks and has seen several disasters. The worst was in 1981 when a train derailed while crossing a bridge in Bihar state, killing an estimated 800 people. In June of 2023, a 3-train collision killed nearly 300 people in Odisha state. In that crash, a packed passenger train was mistakenly diverted onto a loop line and slammed into a stationary goods train loaded with iron ore. 3 railway employees were later charged with culpable homicide and destruction of evidence. In October 2023, at least 14 people died when 2 passenger trains collided after one overshot a signal in Andhra Pradesh state. The Railways Ministry said that drivers had been distracted because they were watching cricket on a phone as India played England during the One-Day World Cup. In March of 2024, Minister of Railways Ashwini Vaishnaw said the train board was installing systems which can detect any such distraction to make sure drivers were fully focused on running the train. In recent years, India has been investing huge sums of money to upgrade its network with modern stations and electronic signaling systems. But many trains still rely on human drivers to physically drive the trains instead of computerized train systems.